give them darker skin.
That one's fine.
Now, why
one's
is
worse.
it that these characters don't have darker skin? Let's find out why.
Yep.
It's because if they add in dark-skinned characters, their fans in China will maul. It's not racism. Black characters don't sell well. Why don't black characters sell well?
Yep. It's a great question. It's a great question that everybody doesn't want. And I've talked about this multiple times, and nobody wants to address the elephant in the room. We all know why they don't sell well. Guys, let me ask you, why do you think they don't sell well, guys?
The world will never know. And so, yeah.
Oh, man. Man, it's bad, isn't it?
Yes, you're seeing these people getting mad about it, and somebody sent in a customer service complaint to Genshin Impact. They said, what the fuck? What kind of response is this when a player submits feedback about racism and colorism? Embarrassing, unprofessional behavior from a company of grown-ups and supposed mature, well-read developers. So let's read it.
Well, this is obviously a auto response, right? In fairness to the company, this is obviously an auto response.
Thank you for your feedback. Please be kindly reminded that Genshin Impact is a work of fiction and not related to actual people, events, groups, or organizations. We really do hope for your understanding.
We really hope you can be not stupid enough to actually get it. Dude, I can imagine if people were dumb enough to not realize it's an auto response, that they'd be losing their fucking mind over this shit.
Kind regards, the Genshin Impact team. Oh, they have a change.org petition. Man.
Wow, that's really gonna stop them, guys. 10,000 signatures. Oh, man. Man, I bet they're shaking in their boots. They go, oh, God. A change.org? Oh, fuck. We got to get right on it.
See, this is the thing. This is what these people don't understand. This only works on Western companies. Eastern companies don't care about this.
They don't care.
Only Western companies pretend to care about this. They don't care about it either, but they pretend to care about it. What's crazy is...
Yeah. I think that people need to understand that, and that's a very good take, is that China just straight up, they let people know they don't give a fuck. They're gonna do whatever makes the most money from their people, right? Corporations are designed to make as much money as possible. Now, the thing that America does is they pretend to care to further their agenda to make money, right? And that I don't really know what's worse, stating that you don't care or pretending that you don't care. Yeah, I really don't know. It's like the same thing when corporations put out things like pride celebrations, when you know that they really don't give a fuck. They're just trying to target down a demographic and make a couple more sales and act like they're one of the good ones. I think it's so fucking scummy. I think it's so fucking bad. And it's a shame where it's either, do you want to be manipulated by virtue signaling, or do you just want us to tell you to your face that we don't give a fuck about you? Which I think is a huge issue, right? But yeah, I think it's awful. And Fate is the most offender about that, and they collaborate with him. I don't know anything about Fate. I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about Fate, but yeah. What's Elon Musk saying? Who do you think will win, the Hoyo stands or Fate stands? I don't even know. Are they fighting? I don't know anything about that. Are Fate fans and Hoyo fans fighting, or what's going on? I've heard zero about this. Good God, we have so many tabs to get through. Let's keep going.
Is that these are the people that are like, oh, well, let artists do what they want to do, right? They have to take creative liberties. But whenever they do that and it's not something that you like, now you're complaining about it. And you're like race swapping all of the characters. Like, why you give her a goatee? Like, that's weird, bro. Like, what the who does this, man? Who does this is crazy. Where do these people come from, man?
Not a goatee. but that's insane.
Stop playing.
Okay. Yeah, anyways. Dude, Asmongold's clip channel is so fucking fire. Original ad. Okay, I gotta know. Women, do you... And maybe this is just a me thing. Do y'all like when somebody's just in their underwear? I feel like it looks stupid as fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I can understand, like, your shirt off. But, like, just in your undies, I think it looks stupid as fuck. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like clothes are meant to accentuate the body, so I usually think people look more attractive in their clothes than out of their fucking clothes. And when doing shit, like when fucking or getting sucked off, like, I prefer to keep clothes on as much as possible while still having, like, their ass hanging out or their boobs hanging out or my dick flopped out. I don't know. I think it's just hotter. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like just two naked bodies is just weird. I really do. Maybe I got like a clothing fetish, but like, I don't know. Yeah, anyways.
You want to test my touch me too? And
you looking bueno in them jeans and heels. Belly button showing, got some sex appeal. Streaks in your hair, fingernails did up.
I'm busy
Abs looking
joking.
like you do 1,000 sit.
Wait, is that real? That's insane.
I was just
That is fucking insane. I love how people will
don't
say
look
that
down on
this
me.
commercial's not racist and the
nothing
other
to
one
fear.
is, though.
The cunning hairs are here.
Oh, man. That's fucking wild.
Need
Okay.
something? My services
right.
are expensive.
Yeah, what a crazy, crazy, crazy fucking day. All right, now there's a video that I really, really want to get into. So let's get into it, huh? Okay. Here we go. So I've been hearing a lot of things about EO lately, and I was recommended to watch this video. I know the original video got sent to members only, and I'm not
Leave your
paying
worries at the
$50
door.
to do that shit.
At Godfinger,
But
it's all about pure
Here's my
entertainment.
thing, and I want to go ahead and give my take before I get into any of this. I feel like if you're a YouTuber who is attempting to dip their toes in controversy, you can't expect when your comments also go into controversy. And rather than continuously getting one guy to over and over and over again, just block terms on your YouTube and ban people. Yeah, it's pretty much it. But I am curious because, hey, I'll be real. I took a step back. I didn't even want to react to this shit. I really didn't. But I've been told that EO's gone off the deep end. That's all I've heard. And I saw Mr. Pokey react to this shit, so I guess it's fair game. Now let's go.
Hold up, hold, pause.
Wuthering Waves community, the Neo Genshin community, does not have a meme. What I mean by that,
That's
you don't have someone
crazy.
who's actually passionate about making content
Wait, that's
for your
crazy.
game.
That's crazy.
Wait, that's surely out of context, right? Also saying Neo Genshin community is insane. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, alright, this is gonna be a doozy of a video, isn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. I can outlive this guy, by the way.
Video kind of got a pretty nuclear ratio, like I said.
Yeah, when I had this pulled up on my tabs, then 1.7 thousand dislikes, 1.1k likes. Yeah, this is very interesting to myself.
44 minutes of absolute cinema.
So yeah,
Here we are today. absolutely with the running waves and Zenless Zone Zero situation is embarrassing. So, yep, oh my gosh, we're playing Ultra 4K HD. Holy shit.
You know what's crazy? I don't even have a 4K monitor, so I'm still watching everything in 1080p. Bro got negative edge so bad he had to remove the video. Okay. Does EO play fighting games?
Your streamer, with YouTube Premium in the community as a whole is how they show you how clear this is created. It's really weird. Main point being that I know the real issue that Wuthering Waves has as toxic of a
Also, nuclear background music. Holy Pokemon
Pokemon
Emerald, Pokemon Ruby, little. Oh my god, nuclear background music.
Yeah, that's Little Root.
community as it is. There are
I will be real. I've done the same thing where I make an incredibly nuclear, volatile video, and then I try to put some cute Animal Crossing music behind it to make it seem like I'm not an absolute jackass. Cause like, dude, sometimes I'll just be saying shit in like the most aggressive, worst way possible, bro. And I'm like, well, maybe if I make cute little Tom Nook sounds in the background, people won't realize that I am the worst human on earth.
there are issues right now within the Zenless space where you have a large abundance of viewers migrating to Zenless, and they're not watching from a supportive standpoint. Zenless is getting talked about right now for all the wrong reasons. Game fat.
Okay.
It's too mashy. It's not good. Can't get what I want. I don't want to spend money on the game. No one wants to spend money on this game. They're the only.
Okay. I am not free to play in Zenless Zone Zero because I hate Zenless Zone Zero. I'm not free to play in Zenless Zone because I'm going to quit the game in 1 week, alright? I am free to play in Zenless Zone Zero because I want to be a free-to-play player for the first time in my entire life playing a gacha game and experience truly what is the free-to-play experience, alright?
Yeah, so here's my take. And I'm a guy where I've been the biggest whale in North America in Genshin Impact to being completely free to play in Honkai Star Rail for over a year. And then I spent gems that were gem goblin account. And then I am completely 100% free to play still in Wuthering Waves. Zenless Zone Zero, I've been gem godded 9k gems. And I'm spending them 100%. And let me tell you what I think the real best way to play is as a content creator. I think never getting any Eidolons for any 5-star is the best way to play. And I think getting a 1 copy of every unit is the best way to play. And accelerating the speed of your content to where you can build those new units is most likely the funnest way to play. And I don't think it's too unrelatable. I actually think it makes you more relatable if you're able to showcase the new units. But I don't want to get into content creator theory crafting again. Nobody cares.
Let's not like, yo, I'm not spending because I hate the game, whatever. Right, so do you guys know that?
I also think that's the most brainless take ever where people say, oh yeah, you're free to play because you hate the game. No, I'm not. I'm just free to play because sometimes it's fun to challenge yourself.
I'm completely free to play, absolutely same, right? So, yep, absolutely.
I do think, though, if you wail, I do think you're an idiot. I really do. Let me clarify that. I think if you're a whale that wails with money you don't have, I think you're an idiot. If you have money and you wail, who cares? Fuck it, do what you want. But I am not gonna look any of the people I care about who are spending money they don't have, putting themselves into debt for waifus. You're a fucking retard, and that's just how it goes, right? If I'm called you bald, yeah, I am bald.
It's the same reason that all
But yeah, like I don't support irresponsible spending ever.
these shows on Netflix kind of like blow up is because they're hate watching, whatever. So in this particular case, when it comes to Zenless, a lot of the community is hate watching. Now you get into a little bit deeper.
Sure.
Of what's going on? Who is hate watching? The obvious.
Well, the Hoyo community. That's pretty much it. The Hoyo, I mean, the whole gacha space. People want this game to be really bad, but I'll be real. I think 90% of Zenless Zone Zero's hate is due to the fact that the name of the game's acronym is ZZZ, and so everybody thinks it's fucking bad because whenever you play it, people go bedge. I think it's actually more of a meme, and I think there's actually a lot more people that like the game than hate it.
This answer is not Zenless players, right?
It's a cruel
Time
box.
flies when you're
There it
having
is.
fun, right?
People that are in the Zenless are not hate
Looking
watching.
forward to your
so
next
you can remove
visit.
them from the equation. Now you look at who else is there. You have Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and Honkai Star Rail. I'm gonna tell you what, Honkai Star Rail players are not hate watching Zenless.
How do you know? How?
Hey, don't look down on me.
How is he saying that so definitively?
Time for some joking.
How would he know? I feel like that's just a crazy claim that you can't prove that you're just throwing out there for fun.
Touch my
Like
tail.
I don't know about that one, dude. I really don't know about that one.
They're either playing another game.
True. And it's
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Because where the fuck is the evidence of that? I feel like motherfuckers just be throwing shit out there for fun. Where is the proof of that?
Or they're playing Star Rail. That's it. They don't do that, right? They're not hate watching anything else. So now we can bump them out of the equation. You know.
Okay, so here's the other problem: is that when people slow things down and they talk in a more serious voice and they say, "Okay, well, I know I'm not gay because I've only fucked 8 dudes, and we all know the rule is that you're not gay until you fuck 9 dudes. So we can just go ahead and throw out me being gay out of the equation." Right? The problem is, just because you're speaking clearly doesn't mean that what you're saying makes any fucking sense. Right? You can't just say shit with no proof and say, okay, well, math, equations, throw them out. That's just not how it works. That's really just not how it works.
I have Genshin and Wuthering Waves. And this is where it gets tricky. I call these particular
1,
players
2.
Neo.
Yeah, hey, don't look
Genshin,
down on me.
Whatever, right?
I did thought he was gonna say the Neo N word, which is like really bad. But okay, Neo Genshin players.
He was going to say neo-Nazis. I thought he was going to say Neon Genesis Evangelion. We are not the same.
The Neo Genshin community. What does that mean? Genshin Impact versus Genshin Impact community. Genshin Impact community. There's influence in super, which is fine.
Just watch me. What a pain.
Absolutely.
That classified not all Genshin Impact community, but
Hey, you wanna play with me?
it's super
Now, I will say, and this has been my whole point, I really don't think the Genshin community is bad.
Good riddance.
I don't think the Genshin player base is bad. I think the Genshin community are people that are
Let's hurry it up.
and they read things like Ziox. Like, oh,
We're gonna
like
get
Gal.
busy.
Man, I like gay people. I like Ziox because he's gay. Right, when he's like actually like straight as fuck. You know what I mean? Like people like that who freak the fuck out over like virtue signaling content creators. Not saying that that's what Ziox is, but like, you know, little goofballs like that who like shit and cum whenever they see a new video of like, oh dude, the new Genshin trailer came out. Look at this. She rides a shark. I'm gonna come 8 times tonight. You know, like the people who go really hard on Twitter. I feel like the Twitter community is also just, oh god, it's a war. It's fucking terrible.
well, recently, Wuthering Waves came out. Wuthering Waves also has to deal with right, community toxicity.
You're weak spot.
Wuthering is toxic.
Take this.
You know what else is good free Genshin Impact? Uninstall.
Let's hurry it up.
It's good. Best gameplay I've ever experienced.
Hey, you wanna play with me? Out of the way. Sweep it off and get back.
Why they were
I see. You're weak spot. Take this. Blow, blow, blow away your trouble.
the community.
Okay.
There was.
Shark Nami.
Right. At launch, it was total.
So here's why it was the best thing ever. Here's why it's the best thing ever. Because I had no issues at launch because I have a Starforge PC and I have a 4090 in my PC, and everybody else's games were on fire and I was getting free shit even though I had no issues. It was my favorite launch of all time. Bro, I got like 90 free polls. I got a free 5-star. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the best launch of all time.
Oh, it got a lot better. With the competition and everything, right? But yeah.
Whether that be from Wuthering players, Star Rail players, people waiting on Zenless that are trying Wuthering, or Genshin Impact players. Whatever it was, Wuthering had a great launch. I think people misunderstood.
Absolutely not. No. It's not. I think out of Genshin, Wuthering, Zenless, and Honkizawa, Wuthering Waves had such an atrocious launch. If they did not do the conversations that they did, the game would have been over.
Sometimes,
It
stopping
was
to take
so
a break
bad.
can
The
help
story
you
was
go further.
unwatchable. There were so many bugs. Players can't even log into the mobile game players. Was just can't even play the game. A lot of mobile game players. So like, oh my, that was so bad. There was literally currency exploits for the actual shop. You could literally exploit the currency and get like it was so bad at launch. But yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. Pokey, it weren't bad for me. It was the best for me. Hey, I'll be real. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's experience. I don't care. I got a free 5-star, baby. Don't care. Kuro had to be there bending over backwards, getting fucked in the ass by those 20% of players who couldn't play the fucking game. Me? Hey. Free money? It was good. Just play on PC, dumbass. I will admit that.
Hey, you wanna play with me?
I actually wonder if it would have been different. I wonder if the issue because of the insane overcompensation. That's a really interesting thing that I think someone else should make that I can react to. Did Wuthering Waves benefit? That would be sick. What the fuck? Yo, Peach! Thanks for the raid. I hope you and Seer had a wonderful time.
At your service. Sweep it up and...
Y'all were in a golf cart doing something. But yeah, everybody from Peach is at chat. Welcome to the stream. I love Peach and Seer. I hope they had a wonderful stream. But yeah, we're sitting here yelling at people on the internet, and yeah, feel free to do whatever it is you want, and go follow Peach and Seer. Thank you guys again.
Kuro was able to recover on Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves was
Oh, also, guys, guess what Peach DM'd me last night? So I wanted to watch Berserk. What anime should I watch? What the fuck? She don't know, guys. She don't know. She don't know. Isn't that is that not tragic? Is that not fucking tragic? Peach, if you're still here. Do you see that back there? That is the entire Berserk manga collection. Because every anime adaptation of that show sucks fucking dick. Read the manga, please. It's way better.
They did it.
They would have sunk if
Okay,
they didn't do what they...
Yeah, I agree. Okay, then that wording at the start, that was just completely off. They did not have a great launch. They had a great recovery. Absolutely.
did.
Sure.
They needed
Don't
to
look
give
down
us
on me.
free pulls, the free character selectors, the weapon banner. There was a lot of things Wuthering had to do
At your service.
to stay afloat and then get to, hey, now we can swim on our own. We're chilling. We're good, which is wonderful because now we get, now we can pay attention to the things that
You wanna
matter.
test my hammer?
Now you don't hear people talking about, bro, Wuthering Wave has no story. The story's ass. No.
No, it was pretty ass. Until like chapter 4, 5, 6.
What do you hear now? This story is fire. Did
Yeah, it
y'all
is.
see
It was
that
great.
thing with
Don't look
Jinxie
down
and
on
the
me.
dragon? Yo, that was clean.
That was
yeah,
awesome.
did you see
Nothing
the
to
new
fear.
thing
The
with
cunning
Chain?
hairs
Yo,
are
that was
here.
fire. That's what they're...
I'm pretty sure
Good choice.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can say that the build up to Wuthering Waves is slow and it gets better later, but the story at the beginning is fucking garbage. And it still is fucking garbage.
80% just
You
people talking
need
about Chun-Li's
something?
giant
My
tits during the
services
cut.
are
That too.
expensive.
And like 20% talking about Jinxie. Let's just be completely real here. Everybody was talking about Chun-Li's giant tits, right? Let's just be
talking about. Now we have all the positives about Wuthering Waves. Oh, the combat's great, bro. The combat is perfect. I'm gonna talk about that in a bit too, because that pisses me off.
Oh
Combat.
yeah, oh my god.
Okay.
The rank 1 fight. Okay, chap. Be completely fucking neutral, right? He was a great content creator. He's a great friend, right? We are completely neutral. This is just for, you know, a bit of banter. A bit of banter, mate, right? A bit of banter, you know?
It's great. Cool. Now we can get into the problem. And I'll go over like, because I just started the game again, so I'm gonna try it out, see where it goes. But 1.1 was supposed to fix a lot of issues. The original reason that I stopped playing Genshin, the original reason I stopped playing Wuthering Waves isn't because I don't like Wuthering Waves, because I felt like it was disrespectful of me. If the game doesn't respect my time, I don't want to play it.
You play for like 4 minutes and you get everything done.
Ready and waiting.
Let me hear him out.
Come on, try hard! As you will.
Why?
Wait, EOK water wait.
That's a
You
misplay.
can escape.
That's simply because
That's a misplay on the
No
time.
more chance.
I don't have all the
Here we go!
content creator. I need to make content.
Don't blink! You'll make me dash you into the ground! Ready and waiting.
It's a game. I get to be on the game for X period of time, X period being hours, in order to get what I need from it.
Magic!
You don't have to grind for accolades. You don't have to grind for
Ready and waiting.
You don't.
Come on, try hard!
Content creator, it's almost mandatory. It's not. It's not.
Nah, it's actually not. It's actually better if you have worked it as a content creator, because then you have better content. Yeah, you don't need to do that at all. Yeah, because I'll be real, like, as a content creator, I've been doing this for a while. Now, what EO could say is that it's a meme. And then it would be correct. You say, oh, I have this thing, it's a meme.
You cannot stop.
But it's not a content creator.
Five is making conversation. It's not big. If you want to talk about user for a Gacha game, what are usually the best hits?
Ready and waiting.
Any video made by men.
Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers!
For a new unit,
Magic!
these are usually the bigger hits. You don't need to farm overall 24/7 just for perfect success. Right? By simply translating what the game is offering, adding it nicely and making these decisions in a clear and enjoyable way. That's pretty much it. Nobody expects a guy maker to have perfect rallies. But I learned that time when I did a account review with Redford for having bad rallies. Which is something crazy, right? So I think you guys, you really don't have to. So that's what we do. For streaming, I feel like streaming is like
This is EO's face when you find somebody that thinks he isn't the greatest fighting game player to ever be.
as a like water engines, Mugi Saba.
Ready and waiting.
They're funny. They're
Don't be afraid. It will only hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of like how World of Warcraft is just chatting about the flavor games. I think every Gacha is just chatting about a big fat answer. It's the best. But I can't wait for it to move around the fucking car. Playing GTA is gonna be so fun.
maybe I can't think of all 100% locked in. Oh my god, Fred, ultimate Fred.
Come on, try hard!
Maybe they don't even use the fun button in Honky Tonk.
Yeah, all those streamers are supposed to have 500. People really don't talk about seeing your game optimized because they're casual as shit, and if you feel the need to prove that you're good at a gacha game, it's kind of just says a lot about your character, and maybe it's kind of bad. Because the reason why you want to prove that you're good at a gacha game where you just spend money to get better rather than prove that you're good at a gacha game, like Apex Legends, Fortnite, or something like game where you have to beat other players. Right? Like, dude, if you spend $10,000, everybody will think it's and that's why these people going out.
Maybe they do it. But I would say that for myself, running ways on myself is mostly it doesn't really matter what I do. I could just be running out the street. 80% of my attention is mostly on my chair, holding my chair, and yet
That's also Captain Poke doesn't do fucking
no, so from both a streamer and a YouTuber,
there is not a single streamer in the entire category that reaches that. And that's a goddamn fact. You want to know why I know that's real? Because I'm schizophrenic. And the voices in my head are just like my chat. So I can have 7 conversations with Kevin and Keaton, Justin, James, Michael, and Jonathan. Just like I can read a fucking chat message from fucking Nate Dogg, T96, Azuma, Crowbar, Lightning, Blink, Mimosi. I'm fucked up. This is my life.
perspective as a comment with the you have far over.
Clear out.
Especially given the fact that Kuro, despite everyone that is a content creator being in Kuro's ear, and I mean everyone. No one's in the NBA shop, and I can openly say this. Me, Tectone, Legion, Bob, Zoc, anybody, everyone who has any form of connection to Kuro told them to do this thing that Koyo does, which is give creators some type of early access or media server or something.
That's okay. That's a lie. That I did not say that at all. I said the exact opposite. I said the exact opposite. Hell no. Hell no. Bro needs to be careful before saying Tectone said this. No, I fucking didn't. Absolutely not. I said everybody should be allowed everything equally, as I've always said for every game. Okay, now I'm glad I reacted to it. That's just straight up misinformation.
You wanna test my hammer?
That is straight up misinformation.
You need to do
I think creator servers are cringe as fuck.
something to give it to them so that they can make good content
Not into it.
without feeling like they're rushed on the main game, like on the actual live server. What does
I did not say
Kuro
that.
do? We don't want to do that. Nah, we don't want to do that.
Never said that.
In fact,
I think that's a horrible idea.
we want you to make an ad. We'll pay certain people. We'll pay an ad for. We'll give y'all some ads. We'll pay for the ads.
Okay, you know I'm neutral in this because I've never been paid by Kuro before. Completely transparent, completely neutral. I've never been paid by Kuro before. I am
I've been paid by Kuro twice.
your streamer, guys. Your neutral streamer, right? So you know I'm not a Kuro bot.
Can't use this footage for anything but this one 30-second ad.
Let me say the exact dates. Wuthering Wave on June 29th and April 28th? Oh, wait, no, they canceled that one. Okay, so on June 29th, I was paid by them for a stream for January, February, March, April, May, June. June 5th and June 27th. That's it. Yeah, for two 2-hour streams. Askers? Oh, I just like telling chat. I think it's interesting.
Ad. If we see that the ad or this footage is in a guide video, clap. Copyright strike. No. So no one does anything. It's a problem. So not on top of like how they
I don't think not having an early access server would just prevent your content from YouTube. Let's just say from
Yeah, this makes no sense because then it's like everybody's on an equal playing field. I don't really think that content creators need special treatment in order to do their jobs. And I feel like if a content creator needs special treatment to do their job, they're just not good at their job.
Hoyoverse perspective, right? There are still a lot of creators that probably don't have, like even before this whole creator experience program thing, like way long ago, like the media came on and kind of stuff. A lot of creators, like even when I started Hoyoverse content, I had nothing, you know, no leads, nothing, just be slow. I mean, the guides. I don't think.
Okay, Mr. Pokey, let's relax, okay? You had one of the biggest benefits of your entire life that other content creators would suck dick for. I was in your corner so hard. Okay? So why don't you just say that you had God himself supporting your channel? Because that's what I did for my son. Let's just be real.
You can have the early access. How about day one? It would be nice, but I wouldn't say it's the end or be all of making content.
I would like to go on record saying that was not a joke, and yes, chat, I actually think that I am God. There was no satire in that whatsoever. I do believe that I am God, the creator of all.
For what in so, you know, like technically, okay, let's just like we don't have to beat around the bush, right? We don't have to beat around the bush. There are dreams. There are theoretical situations. You know the multipliers. You know how the kids work. Way before the units even come out.
Fair.
Theoretically, right?
Yep.
So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could literally cook up the guide.
True.
Or rather, the basis of the guide. You already more or less understand it as a guide maker, right? Then by the time the unit comes out, play the game, get a couple of B-rolls, all that, boom, done. That's my take, right?
They rushed out the Yinlin banner, which I don't think was a bad and a good thing, right? It's like kind of neutral. But on top of all these things that happen, content creators having these issues and not respecting my time, that's where I say it becomes a problem for like me in
You wanna
particular.
test my
So
hip
that's what I say. I understand that people who are already playing the game didn't really care. Like, oh, I spend the money, I play the game
Okay,
all
chat,
day.
if you guys think guide makers, okay, chat, I'm not a guide maker, I'm a translator, guys. I'm a translator, right? But if you guys think guide makers don't look at leaks, you're living in the, you're living your.
What a fucking piece of shit. Can we just be real for 2 seconds? I am a translator. Dude, I'm glad he at least knows now. Thank God. Thank God he's given up on theory crafting and guide making. Neutrally speaking, man, I feel like Poke's for entertainment and purposes only.
Your own goal. How the fuck do you think people have day 1 guides, like minute 1 guides?
Yeah.
All right, let's be a little bit more, right? Let's be a little bit more.
It's fine, whatever. Me, I'm not playing the game all day. I have to play the game and then get shafted on RNG, and it's different for they're
Gonna cry. You know what I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
two sides of the same coin, right?
Can we all agree that Mr. Pokey is not being neutral at all? Like, I swear to God, he becomes more like his dad every day.
Like they're both evil in a way. For instance, Star Rail, I could spend all that resources or all the stamina grinding for relics and just not get what I'm looking for. In Wuthering, I can
It is what it
grind
is.
for echoes all day and eventually get the main stat that I'm looking for. But then when I roll it, it won't be there, right? Let's say that
You
it
wanna
takes
test
you
my
7
hammer?
hours. For whatever reason, it takes you
Don't
7
sell
hours to find a crit rate, main stat crit rate on whatever boss
Here
you're
we
looking for.
go.
Yep.
You roll it, and the bitch goes all flat stats. You
Okay.
just wasted 7 hours. You cannot get those 7 hours back.
But that has nothing to do with content creation, though.
Yeah.
That's literally just the game. Like, it is on you.
And it's also like, okay, so here's the other thing. So Theo wants early
Better
access
done.
guides, that way he can make his videos quicker and more efficient. And then says, I don't like Wuthering Waves because I can
Your turn
put
yet
active
again.
time into farming the echoes that I want to know. And then praises against Impact for having a regular daily grind. I don't understand the logic of it, right? Because then you can at least go put time into making your account better to do those guys. I don't know. I don't get that at all.
Don't underestimate building. Want me to do it?
On YouTube.
Merely assuming by him being in opposition to
I knew this wouldn't be
Wuthering
easy.
Waves grinding system, I would assume he's in favor of
Get look.
or he hates the fight. In which case, like have exile. Right, join F-Catch and have exile. Yeah,
It didn't roll up. Like, you don't need to do that as a content creator, in my opinion. And nobody said, like, you have the bulk of you have to get a best slot, best Jinxi in the world, best G in the world. Holy shit. On my own game, they are like, completely fucking bullshit.
I'm
Like,
happy to be of
Concept
service.
of time doesn't exist to certain people in the community.
Thank you for your
certain groups
patience.
of communities, right? I understand it's a role that you're told, but it doesn't exist to certain folks.
Okay, chat. Okay, the rolling better comment. It is okay. Well, let's be real. It is a troll comment, right?
It's annoying as
Because
fuck.
You obviously can't control RNG, right? In case
It is
there's
annoying as
anyone
fuck.
in the chat right now that this that you obviously can't control RNG.
Roll
right?
better
Roll
is the
better
worst.
Is a troll. It's a joke.
I think EO quit Wua too early to know what he's actually talking about for the endgame loop of Wua. Yeah, what's crazy is I've told so many people that the same take on ZZZ and they wanted my head on a fucking pike. And instead I put their mom's head on my dick.
Yeah, just crit better. Just roll better. Just win better. Just pull better. Right?
No, they're both bad? Oh, okay, well EO, then you just hate gotchas. Okay.
It is obvious unless you are subscribed to twitch.tv for okay, and you do the conference when you will get blessed.
What
you
is
get
he
blessed,
saying?
Okay, and for a very very low price at tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, you do get enhanced blessings which will improve your RNG. Also, past results are not related to episode.
What is he
You guys are
saying?
saying roll better. It's not about rolling better. It's
Sure.
about time. The respecting of time.
I agree.
Getting lucky and not being lucky has nothing to do with like an.
So here's why I think this take is atrocious. Okay, so first of all, the daily upkeep of Wuthering Waves is minimal. About 4 to 5 minutes to get everything you need done. And the other thing is, Wuthering Waves allows you to choose when you want to play a little and when you want to play a lot. So I would actually argue that it's the exact opposite, and I think it's the gacha game that respects your time the most. So that way, when you want to play a lot, you can. When you don't want to play at all, you can. And you can pretty much just do whatever you want. Because there's no gating. They also been giving out a lot of multiple Echo 3 costs. Yeah, true.
Answer, right? The answer cannot be just roll better. or get lucky. The
I mean, it can. It can, but it's definitely annoying as fuck.
problem is time. You need to invest time, no matter how long it takes, into getting whatever it is that you're looking for. Now you get into the resource requirement for being able to do this.
I would say you have to invest a lot of time for anything that you want to make a good content on YouTube. I'm assuming he's talking about YouTube, right? No guys just pop up for like 15 minutes without like doing due diligence, due research, compounding the slides. I think you guys have seen when Zenless 00 came out, I legitimately slept like, I think like 8 or 6 hours across 2 or 3 days. Because I had so many guides on day one. And I was just pumping. There was no like...
First of all, this thing on Pokey's lip is driving me insane. Second of all, god damn, he has a pretty mouth. Third of all, do people actually go to Pokey for guides? That's insane.
Media Express server, and they changed everything from CBD3 to the lights. So everything changed. So like, you still had to make a shit ton of time to make like guides for content, right? So yeah, it's not just for one wish. This is more like you need to spend a lot of time to get good relics. And I don't think that a content creator, or rather the quality of the content from a content creator, is dependent on their relic quality.
I agree.
In game. Like, can you imagine like, oh my god, yo.
If you're like someone like Regslant who wants to do showcases, sure. Or if you're like someone like Tony too, sure. But if you're not doing showcases, then it doesn't matter. Guides and gameplay really don't, like, their enjoyability doesn't vary on their artifact quality. It just doesn't matter.
Right, someone doesn't have a fucking 40 crit value piece on his thing. They can go. Like, it doesn't work that way, right? So,
how many resources do I need for character? How many resources do I need for weapons? How many
Here's the other thing,
Let's
right?
hurry it
If
up.
you want a character to do better so you can make a video on it, I'm sure
You're gonna
somebody
get
else can.
dizzy!
It's pretty much that easy, right? Also, I would also argue that Wuthering Waves' gear requirement is like 500% less than Zenless Zone Zero's. Right, because ZZZ is like bullet sponge on bullet sponge on bullet sponge, whereas Wuthering Waves, there's a lot of mechanics like the dodge counter, where it does like a percentile HP of their HP. It's like when you fight the bear and you dodge hit, it takes out like 8%. Yeah, so I think you actually just need not as good relics or echoes in Wuthering Waves as you do in ZZZ.
on leveling up these characters? We've all seen it. We've all seen the complaints going from, what is it, level 40 or Tacit level 35 to 40.
Oh yeah, it changes nothing. Holy shit, yeah, this changes nothing. I made a video about it. You guys remember the video? Yo, when 4 reached the, I think level 6 or something, it changes nothing, guys. Oh my god.
Wars don't increase. Hey man, instead of getting 2,
Hold up. Oh, isn't Eracon 7 my YouTube mod? Sarah Dono walked in every chat. You are too nitpicky about echoes.
I'm gonna give a hot take. I think Sarah is one of the most knowledgeable. I think Sarah's one of the most knowledgeable players in all of Gacha. I do genuinely think that. And they're one of the few people where if I'm saying something in opposition to them, and once again, they're just a chatter. People always have this mindset where I only listen to people who have larger viewer bases. That's just not true. It's simply not true. I listen to people who I think make sense. And I think Sarah's actually incredibly knowledgeable and very good at what they do. And I will be like, okay, well, Sarah's saying this. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like Sarah doesn't get the respect that they deserve.
And there it is. It is not even me. It is my own fucking mod.
A little bit of a schizo. A little bit of a schizo. Is what it is. You know, is what it is. Can't have it all. A little bit of a schizo, but it is what it is.
My own mod starting absolutely diabolical. Yo, absolutely. Yo, check. Can we get a diabolical emote? Yo, absolutely my own mods.
I'm schizophrenic and I have a bomb!
My own mods modding for EO and starting drama with other content creators. Not my Sarah. Not my Sarah. Yo, I disown this person. Right? I do not know this person. I've never seen this person. I've never heard of this person's name in my life. I have no association with this person whatsoever. Officially disowned. Right? Yeah.
I officially take full ownership of Sarah, if they'll allow that. If Mr. Poggy's going to disown them, then I claim full ownership. I don't think anything that Sarah said in that chat was problematic whatsoever. Yeah, I see no issues with that. If someone's merely just presenting an opposition, and they're also being incredibly fair about that, I think the way they were going about their constructive criticism was very fair.
You know, to be a neutral party.
Commission start.
Of the
Objective.
rewards,
Clear construction
I
runs.
think people need to stop being fucking babies, though, and realize even when content creators disagree with each other, it doesn't mean that there's bad blood. Yeah. Right.
3 of the reward. That's a big jump, right? 2 to 3. That's a huge jump right there, bro. I think that's a great jump. Psych, not really. It's not good for the time invested. The time spent is not rewarded for, or the time spent is not equal to whatever it is that you're getting back. So it's not good. All right. The problem, like I said, is time. But that's a me thing. Diminishing returns. Thank you. There's too many diminishing returns on the time invested.
Okay.
Now we get into the big boy problem.
Okay.
And again, that was just me explaining. It's a long-winded version of me explaining why I stopped making or stopped playing Wuthering Waves.
So basically, he did not have enough time to farm for echoes, because when he farms for echoes, he couldn't get good echoes for his Wuthering Waves. I mean, it is a subjective take. But
Sure.
yeah.
I stopped making content very similar to what happened with me making Zenless Zone Zero content. Some people think that I just magically appeared out of nowhere, right? There are some people who already knew who I was. Then there's a whole different section of like
Too heavy.
people from Wuthering Waves or Genshin or whatever that have no idea who the fucking EO is. And they just assume, hey man, this motherfucker used to make fighting game content and he hasn't made fighting game content in 9 years.
Take a shot.
Avoid it.
Wait, EO made fighting games. Shut the fuck. EO made fighting games on that website. Wait, he made fighting games. I actually never knew. Capcom creator. Oh my god, I actually have no idea EO made fighting games.
Insane.
I'm completely like, so how did Capcom get out of like, holy shit, that's me.
Good one.
What a cop.
How did he grow up in Zenless? What does he know about the goddamn community? Who is he? They don't know who that. That's that set. What's funny is I made Wuthering Waves content before I even touched Zenless. Not like obviously before the beta, but I mean like when the game officially came out. I was making Wuthering Waves content on my main channel, and I liked it. I was having fun. I was discovering new stuff, and I thought a lot of this stuff was like tech, right? The negative edging, the card canceling, things that the community.
Oh my god, not the negative edging, guys. Not the negative edging.
Huh? Can I use it to buy
Oh
snacks?
my god, not the negative edge. Oh my god, I negative edge all over my fucking keyboard. Oh my god, I negative edge all over my. Not the negative. Wait, I genuinely have no idea. What does negative edging mean? Releasing a button to perform a special move. Oh my god, negative edge, guys. The fighting game glossary, guys. Holy shit, that's crazy, dude. Yo, tell me you're a fighting game player without telling me you're a fighting. Oh,
I swear to God, people just make terms up just to sound smarter. It's just such an unnecessary fucking term.
You're weak.
oh my god. For discovering this. Bro, it's a pioneer of
Get lost. My turn now. Bye-bye. Out of the way. Get back.
Self-aware.
And there it is.
Get lost.
I helped you.
Sick.
The same things that I was doing for.
It's funny, right? I'm not making fun of it. Is it funny? I don't.
Around and around.
I want to make sure that you know this. You are 1
Nami.
million% taking the piss of EO. Don't act like you're not making fun. You are 1 million% taking the piss out of him, bro. Don't do this neutral shit. So if EO claps back, don't act surprised, okay? Because you're taking the piss. All right? He's farming hard, bro. I am the only motherfucker getting parade. Like, when you compare somebody to that shitbag Enviosity, bro, what do you think that's gonna do? All right? Now, I will be real. If EO makes a response to my response, he's capping, right? I'm being incredibly fair. Come on, Pokey. You are shitting on this man. It's wild. You even edited the video to make his worst take go first. Let's cut the bullshit with the neutral thing, man.
Let me go.
Zenless, I was doing for Wuthering Waves. Then I got met with what is now happening with Zenless. I got hit with in Wuthering Waves. Why are you calling things fighting game terms? What's a negative edge? No. Hey, no, stop. That's not whatever you just called it. That's not a negative edge. Wuthering Waves created that. They put that in the game. They created that function.
Who the fuck is saying that? Bro is arguing against himself, against the voices in his head. Call this man a Tectone fan, bro. No one is saying that. No one is saying that.
That's not a negative. We're not gonna call that negative edge. Stop making up stupid mumbo jumbo fighting game terms because you want to seem smart and cool.
I'll take the man.
That this is from Wuthering Waves. Kara what? No, bro, that's just a
What?
Now, I will agree. Using these terms into a gacha space and not explaining what they are is just about the dumbest shit you can do possible.
Continue the
Nobody's gonna know
operation
what the
and
fuck that
complete
means.
construction
However,
ruins,
I'm a content
outlines.
creator that highly advocates and speaking in layman's whenever possible, right?
Let me be
Speak
clear.
in the most effective way to where the most people can understand you as possible without any prior research. And that's why I think a lot of people watch me, is because I make things very easy to understand.
What did I say? Kara what? Wait, what's that term? Kara cancel? Shut the fuck up, that's not a real term. Oh my god, the ability to very quickly cancel a move into another move. The Kara. Dude, this is crazy, guys.
Ah, pretty useful.
Kara cancel. Oh, I can't believe this shit. Wait.
That's why terms like swap canceling or animation canceling are fine, because their terms express directly
boss.
what they do. But telling someone to Kara cancel or negative edge makes no sense, because it doesn't tell you anything and it means nothing besides what they decided to make it mean. Does that make sense?
Well, we've been learning so much. Negative edging and Kara cancel.
Like, for example, I want to make this a very obvious representation. What it is I'm saying. So if I were to say, paper towel rip, right? You say, okay, go to the stage, do a paper towel rip. I go, oh, okay, I got that. Now, if I would go up and tell you, okay, now you need to go to stage 3 and goober cancel.
Hey, you wanna play with me?
Well, what is goober canceling? Oh, well, goober canceling is ripping a paper towel.
Take it off me.
Why didn't you just say that? Okay, like, these terms are very useless to use because you know nobody knows what they mean besides people who already know what they mean, so they're just useless. Right? So yeah, just make sure for Calcharo to maximize his DPS, you have to goober cancel.
That's crazy. From the Japanese word for empty, guys. Holy fucking shit. Canceling like that, it doesn't hit with a different action. It's called a Kara cancel. Oh my god, the fighting game. Holy shit, this is crazy, guys. The amount of terms that I'm learning today. Yo, Zelda Zone Zero truly, it is a rank 1 fighting game. Holy shit, that's
basic
insane.
animation cancel. All you have to do is press 1.
There's no way Pokey doesn't get how much of a shit disturber he's being, right? Like, there's no way he doesn't get it. There is no way he doesn't get it.
That's a basic animation cancel, brother. All you have to do is press 1. Fighting games didn't come up with animation cancel. They didn't come up with cancel, bro. Nope. Switch what? Switch tech? You mean swap back? Oh yeah, no. You guys.
Okay, I'm pretty sure no one got screen up say swap back. Like, who the actual fuck says swap back?
I've never heard anybody say swap back.
Okay, anyways.
Didn't come up with that. Swap back was originated from Wuthering Waves. Day -57, we knew about swap back. What?
I also feel that nobody is saying that Wuthering Waves created this technology. And I think there's a reason why he's not using anybody or any images referencing these people saying this, because I have never seen it. Right? And if they do, I'm sure they have less than 10 left. Now, I'll be real. If someone were to come into my chat and say, Tech, don't kill yourself, I'm not going to say everybody is saying it. I feel like this is one guy. Right? I feel like these are just one guy. One dumb baby said this.
Air combo? Oh, you mean air combo?
Want me to do it? How annoying.
Marvel didn't do that.
Get flushed!
No. No, Marvel didn't create magic combos. No, that was a recap.
Looks like the job's not done.
Heavily inspired. Wuthering Waves. You're so stupid, bro. You think everything's from fighting games. You think Wuthering Waves didn't come up with all this stuff on their own? Wuthering Waves is the originator of everything.
Who is saying that? Like, as the guy who's made a career of making fun of one guy's, I have never seen this ever.
These are the comments.
I'm 99% sure he's getting one guide. Okay.
I also think he's getting one guide.
And I really don't think it's okay. Like it's kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy that EO like tags on like fighting game terms on like all these things. It's kind of like me, yo, is that a Malphite? Rock solid. What is broken can be reforged. It's just me saying random league terms here and there, like Zonia's, and like it doesn't mean anything. It's just funny, you know. It's funny. I think he's taking it a little bit too seriously.
True.
Right. For me, it's just like, oh my god, wait, is that a Malphite? Oh my god, is that Riven? Yo, Riven? Yo, is that a Nivea? Oh my god, that's crazy. Yo, Elden Ring? Yo, hey, blood. Yo, do you feel the bigger check? Yo, do you feel your blood has not enough in? You know, like, it's just fun.
Yeah, it's like when I talk to Emmy at Steak and Eggs. And she's sitting there like a cancer patient, coughing every other fucking word because she has allergies and refuses to take medication. And I'm like, bro needs to refuel their Estus flask because they are on 1 HP, right? Like, you do these references ironically. The problem is when people do these references, like, not ironically, and it's like, bro, nobody knows what you're talking about.
Funny, right? It's just funny. But I think he's taking it a little bit seriously.
But Emmy has the Scarlet Rod 100%.
See, when I created Wuthering Waves content and then put it out there, when I pushed the same type of content that I'm pushing for Zenless, I pushed it for Wuthering first.
It's like the equivalent of saying, oh, wait, that's not called an iframe. That's called the blood is casting his Zonia's hourglass. And if you don't agree, you can go fuck yourself, right? Riot Games came up with first. It's called Zonia's hourglass, right? Learn, alright? Get a fucking Zonia's, oh my god.
And I got the most flack for doing that. We don't.
It's a fizz. It's playful trickster. Imagine not knowing fizz. Oh my god.
Care about whatever this tech is. Why would we do this when we could just mash Gion square into ult into square and then kill the enemy?
Who the fuck plays Wuthering Waves on a controller, bro? Ew, dude. Square? You mean left click?
What's the purpose of juggling enemies when you can't juggle the boss? Does that sound familiar?
I swear Sarah said that somewhere. It sounds like something that Sarah said. I don't know, in my chat or in my VIP channel, in my Discord, and Discord whatever. I swear this is something Sarah said.
Why would I sit there and treat the enemy like a training dummy, like a practice dummy, when I can't do it on the boss? None of this matters in in-game. None of this matters in in-game. We're only week 3, or we're day 3 in the game. Guys, we're day 3 in the game. Day 3 in the game. No one's at in-game yet, but I promise you, none of this matters in in-game.
Okay, I'm 99% sure.
Mob, CC control, crowd control on the mobs.
Well, you really can't juggle the bosses.
Matters in in-game.
This is what Poke's talking about Sarah saying. Juggling serves no purpose. You should kill yourself now. Well, I mean, yeah, that's like if I have paid for money, universal you have to get good at it.
The only thing that matters is how it's whatever how it's now I call people idiots. I'm a bad guy.
Sarah, you're a fucking idiot. Wake up. Build some CDR. Build some vigor.
Dude, if you're not juggling every mob in the overworld, you're just an idiot.
Just watch
If you're not juggling every hilister, you're just retarded. Sorry, man. Imagine not goober canceling in 2024. Insane.
Get a red on death cat and stop running it down, right? Get some ward, run all over the place, and just do more game, right? Stop running down. Holy
Let's
shit.
hurry it up.
I'm the bad guy. So, what I decided to do, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep whatever I discover to my own purpose.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I did. Anything that was discovered or shown to me as tech, I kept to my inner circle. There are still things that Wuthering Waves players just don't do.
Okay.
That would significantly benefit the way they play the game.
Like what?
Oh my god.
They don't do it. Why? Because they don't think
Oh my god, he is the only motherfucker that knows the secret technique, the dragon scroll. Blood is basically Master Shifu right now. He has the dragon scroll.
Hello,
Secret that is
Purple!
now only within the dragon warriors. Only the true, the EO warriors.
He has the dragon scroll to unlock the ancient goober cancel.
We'll know the secret technique, the domain expansion of how do we destroy Warring Waves. Oh my god, this is actually, yo, chat, I'm so glad that we watched this. This is Quick Cinema. I love
About doing these things outside of the box. They wait for someone else to tell it to them. A big old creator has to make brand new tech discovered in Wuthering Waves. Do this now to improve your damage by 45.7%. Now we get into the problem.
I have a hot take, and this is gonna blow everybody's mind.
This'll come in
I
handy.
actually don't think there is, correct me if I'm wrong, I actually don't think there is a single content creator who has ever originated anything in the game. And I believe Reddit has
Warning.
had all this
Corruption
information
and-
on everything, months, days, hours before. But content creators popularize strategy, and they usually do not create strategy. Now, there might be exceptions to this, but I bet they're very few. Because as much as content creators really want to think that they're very smart and innovative, they're just not. Now, I will say, my Bennett build is Death Knight. The Death Knight Bennett build, I stole that shit. Okay? I stole that shit forever ago. I claimed that shit in my own. And I still get credit for that. I didn't make that shit. I didn't popularize it. Hey, it is what it is.
I've explained to you why I stopped playing Wuthering Waves, why I stopped playing
Good
Wuthering
riddance.
Waves.
Also, I know you guys probably don't care, but I just have this weird thing about reacting to videos. I always put anyways, I just thought you guys might enjoy that little fact. That's kind of what I figured. Keep on fucking watching.
Don't look at me.
And now we get as I mentioned earlier, Neo Genshin plays.
Looks like the job's not done.
Neo Nazi. They've been juggling
Take this.
canceling Goober Maxes for years.
The Neo Genshin community has infested the Wuthering Waves.
You're weak. It's my turn now. Hammer. The perfect fight.
However, there is a line of class behind it.
And you all
Wouldn't say that
Thank you for your patience.
I think it is.
It was.
So I think the hardcore strategy, that's
And now they're being possibly worse than Genshin, right?
So much fun.
They are
And
using
here.
waves like they're Genshin.
I will also say, as a guy who plays
Just
almost
what?
every
Clear
major
out.
gacha game on the planet, I have seen very few issues that Wuthering Waves cause compared to how many issues so it's probably a good thing that a lot of these content creators weren't day ones, because my god, day one Genshin Impact was a fucking nightmare. It was a fucking nightmare.
This is the holy game. Nothing can be better than Wuthering Waves.
Okay, I actually have a counter argument. I think the absolute most toxic Genshin players, they will probably not be in Wuthering Waves. Why? Because they will probably still be playing Genshin Impact and believe that Genshin Impact is the best game.
I also
So they
agree.
wouldn't even jump into Wuthering Waves because they're still playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
The Wuthering Waves, they're
And
probably
the
like,
worst thing
not
is
to
that people think, oh, I've spent $1,000 on Genshin, so I'd be wasting that money if I quit the game. It wasn't a waste when you quit. It was a waste the moment you spent it. And when you have that ideology, it's way easier to avoid FOMO.
extent, but like they're tired of the Genshin Impact, so they now jump into what?
I would like to go on record saying this. I know a lot of people want me to clown on EO, and Pokey's doing a great job of that so far. Is he saying things that are ridiculous? Sure. But it is what it is. This video doesn't really make him seem like a fucking idiot. He's just a guy with a bit of an ego and gets one guide. That's pretty much all it is. Nothing too egregious. He's getting one guide hard, though. Like, getting one guide fucking hard.
Wuthering Waves. Who for that?
I've invested my blood, sweat, and tears, no money into the game. Nothing is better than Wuthering Waves. That's how they.
Do you guys know I'm completely free to play in Xenozones, but I'm completely.
What does that mean? Okay, so EO, what does one guide mean? One guide means you go into a party and there's 300 people at this party. And one of them makes a racist joke. Then you leave that party and you say, man, everybody at that party was racist. Well, it wasn't everybody at the party. It was just one guy, right? That's what getting one guide means. So I think you're taking these perceptions that you have on the community and the interaction with these people, and rather than stating them as sole experiences, you're expressing that you think they're the status quo, is what I think.
Completely and utterly free to play in Xenozones. Oh my god, absolutely insane.
Treat this. So now they attack any and everything else. The reason that Xenozone Zero people, anyone that says, I like Zenless, it's cool, what's the first thing out of somebody's mouth? I guarantee if you put.
Now, I want to say, I love content like this. I love when people run down one guys. Now, for example, I would like to show proof of that because I am a guy, right? I am a guy where I love harassing one guys. This is what I do, right? This is what I do. I take one guy, Enviosity Atsu viewer tells me to kill myself. Chatter gets destroyed for lying about Wuthering Waves. Right? Tectone eradicates Mint Picker to the point of no return. Like, these are the videos I love making. Enviosity, an Asian guy's strongest warrior, attacks Tectone. Right? And that's why you label them as the one guy and not everybody.
Put 5 people in a room. If you put 5 random gacha players in a room, and the one person on screen says, I think Zenless is cool, 3 out of those 5 people are gonna say, well, what about Wuthering? What about Wuthering? You don't like Wuthering Waves? You like Zenless, but you don't like Wuthering Waves?
I think dismissing that as 60% of the community is insane.
I didn't even mention Wuthering Waves. Yeah, but you said you like Zenless, so you should also say that you like Wuthering Waves. In fact, you should say Wuthering Waves is better. Here, let me show you. Let me show you my account. Did you know Wuthering Waves? Did you know Wuthering Waves has 75 free pulls? They don't lie. Hey man, Zenless Zone Zero said that you can get 180 free pulls. You can't. You Wuthering Waves? Hey bro, we got like 767 pulls day 1. You should.
I've had this entire video so far, I just been keep getting one guy.
I know. It really is. It's so funny.
Okay, there were people that didn't like Xenozone Zero, but it was not them making the comparison between.
Here's how EO wins. Here's how EO gets back on track and puts all this shit behind him. He doesn't respond to anything, just says a video of, yeah, I was getting one guide. And then that's it. Like, that's it. And then he makes videos where when people say that shit in his chat, he pulls them up and runs them down. That's all he has to do. And then he's good to go.
Wuthering Waves. It was just them genuinely not liking Xenozone Zero because of TV. It was
I don't think putting the video on members only was a good idea because that made people smell blood in the water.
slow, the combat at the start was easy, story was kind of boring. It was off because of Xenozone Zero itself. It didn't really have that much to do with Wuthering Waves. The only few people that actually, were like making a lot of comparisons usually are farmers, right? Let's just be real, a lot of like English content creators, a lot of like farmers, we will always make a comparison between Wuthering Waves and Xenozone Zero. Is it better? Is it worse? Right? It's a good video. It's a good video. Alright, so it is what it is.
You should play Wuthering Waves. In fact, I already made you an account. Go ahead and play with. Hey, donate some money. Play Wuthering Waves. They put all of this time and energy into being toxic.
Chat, if you're here, follow the stream and subscribe. I'm going to be thanking every new sub for the next 30 seconds. Start now. Go. Go. Dog, I don't think you and Fob understand how many racist comments I woke up to while I'm gone for Evo. Yeah, I'll be real, EO. If you think I haven't gone through the exact same thing, you're tripping. It's kind of like a ritual of passing, right? You know, I mean, like, I'll be real, man. Like, I mean, that it just happens. You know, it is what it is. The death threats and the racist comments I wake up to every day, it is what it is. Right? I mean, dude, I've even been called the N-word, and I'm not even black. I'm 19%. Anyways, yo, SSG Juan, thank you, bro. Long Domu, thank you. AK Senpai, thank you. Jatman, thank you. Crimson Borns, thank you. Deej Benz, thank you. Epic Safe, thank you. Alexandria, thank you. Goth Lulu, thank you. Fluffy DK, thank you. Matt Strunk, thank you. Chroma, thank you for the sub. Thank you, bro. Cool. Yo, thank you, boys. Appreciate you.
To anyone else that does not shill for Wuthering Waves, what happens with this, and this is why I said earlier, I know.
Yeah, but you didn't just auto-shrug it off the first time it happened to you, right? You used to get pissed. Yeah, and then all you got to do is take the terms you don't like being called and then just shadow ban them. It's that easy, right? I walked so you may run. Yeah, whatever you don't like being called, just block those terms. C'est magnifique. Amazing. Amazing. Right? But I don't think it's a good mentality of, I got backlash for getting one guy in a video and people said mean things to me, so now anything I do because of those mean things is justified. Right? I don't think it's a good mentality to have. Right? I just think it's just like, oh, okay, well, people fucked with me. It's the internet. Yeah. I played so much League of Legends when I got my first death threats, I felt normal. Yeah, true.
Know the reason the Wuthering Waves community is the way it is. This is gonna sound really egotistical.
Okay.
And I don't mean this as egotistical as
Yo, this is about to be.
Is he the honored one?
I'll be here.
Absolute fucking cinema. Hold up. Hold. Pause.
this is gonna sound. But I want to make this message very clear. Okay. And we're still gonna talk about the Wuthering Waves combat thing.
Yeah.
Wuthering Waves community, the Neo Genshin community, does not have a me. What I mean by that,
That's
you don't have someone
crazy.
who's actually passionate about making content.
Wait, that's
for your
crazy.
game.
I feel like that's the biggest cap I've ever heard. That's insane.
Someone
That's crazy, dude. Wait,
That's insane. He alone is the honored one.
actually crazy. Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Yo, Sweetly, Rexland, how you doing?
Wait. There has to be some context. There has to be some context. So let him go. Yo, hold your pause, right, pause. Yo, there has to be some
that is
context here.
putting out content daily or bi-daily, bi-weekly, whatever term you want to use. They're not putting out consistent content
Come back next time, you hear?
to lift your game up. They don't have one. They don't have multiple. The Neo Genshin community, Rexlink doesn't count. I knew someone was gonna say Rexlink. No shot to Rexlink whatsoever. Rexlink,
Oh no. Oh, I would not go after Rexland if I were you, man. That is the #1 internet darling of the Kuro Games community. Ooh.
great
Oh my
content.
god, not faker.
Rexlink,
Not faker. Not faker. Oh my god, not faker. Okay, to be fair, I mean Rexland, he plays other games now, right? Like he's playing like the fucking Coomer game now. He's playing Coomer games now and he's like he plays VGR. So it's not exactly only Wuthering Waves,
Hi, Hex. Thanks for the raid. Love you.
I guess.
is not a primary Wuthering Waves creator.
But that's pretty fair.
Rexlink makes content for him. He makes content for him.
I mean, that's pretty fair. Oh my god, Blood stole my title. Oh my god, that.
I don't think that if you make content for multiple games that makes you a bad person or a illegitimate content creator. I don't think you need to be able to have to focus on one game just because gacha games are innately games that you don't need to focus. So I don't think that invalidates other creators just because they do a variety of shit. Nowhere did I say that, Techie. Okay, let's go back.
Primary Wuthering Waves
VGR. So it's not exactly only Wuthering Waves, I guess.
is not a primary Wuthering Waves creator.
But that's pretty fair.
Rexlink makes content.
When you're saying that Rexlint doesn't count because he's not a primary creator, that would imply that not being a primary creator doesn't mean that they can do what you do. So I do think that is exactly what you said. Now, that might not be what you meant, but that is quite literally what you said.
Thank you for your patronage.
Because you're
Please
presenting it
come
in
again.
opposition. Nope, not at all. I said exactly what I meant to say, not as what's being pushed. Okay, well, I hope you know right now, EO. Okay? I have no agenda to paint you in a bad light at all. I'm only letting you know what your words are. And we can go back. Calling him bad. Okay, let's just go back. Hold up. Just go back.
Have one. They don't have multiple. The Neo Genshin community, Rexlent doesn't count. I knew
don't
someone was gonna say
look down on
Rexlent. No shot to Rexlent whatsoever. Rexlent makes great
Oh my
content.
god, not Faker.
Rexlent,
Not Faker. Not Faker.
Let's keep going.
Oh my god,
What
not
were we
Faker. Okay,
watching?
to be fair, I mean Rexlent, he plays other games now, right? Like he's playing like the fucking Coomer game now. He's playing Coomer games now and he's like,
Right? Hold up, keep
he
going.
plays VG.
creator
It's not exactly only Wuthering Waves, I guess.
is not a primary Wuthering Waves creator.
Right. So right here, let's just be fair. You're discounting Rexlent because he's not a primary Wuthering Waves creator. And if you are not discounting Rexlent because he's not a primary creator, then what were you trying to do by stating that he's not a
Let's hurry
primary
it up.
creator so he doesn't count?
Big it up.
There is in no way, shape, or form he's changing anything you're saying. Hold on, man. Answer this.
What a pain.
I don't feel like getting on call. I really don't. I can do that after. Right? It really is not that deep. Right? It's really not that deep. Because maybe you clear yourself up. But I think a lot of, maybe you didn't mean it that way, but I think that is how it's going to be interpreted. When you're saying he's not a primary critic. Like, once again, I will write this out very clearly. Okay, I will write this out very clearly because I don't want you to think that you're being misrepresented. I am trying, I am trying very hard to represent you fairly here. Okay, and I think you're getting caught up in your feelings a little bit. But just look at, I'm gonna write out your exact quote.
Putting out consistent daily or bi-daily, bi-weekly, whatever.
There has to be some content.
Okay, here we go.
Not have Wuthering Waves community, the Neo Genshin community, does not have a me. What I mean by that,
That's
you don't have someone
crazy.
who's actually passionate about making content
Wait, that's
for your
crazy.
game.
What I mean by that is that you don't have anyone that's passionate about making content for your game. Okay? I'm writing this out verbatim.
Someone
That's crazy, dude.
Okay?
There has to be some
that
context
is
here.
putting out content daily or bi-daily, bi-weekly, whatever.
Someone that is putting out content daily, bi-weekly, whatever.
Term you want to use. They're not putting out consistent content to lift your game up.
They're not putting out content to lift your game up.
They don't have one. They don't have multiple.
They don't have one. They don't have multiple.
The Neo Genshin community, Rexlent doesn't count. I knew someone was gonna say Rexlent.
Okay. Rexlent doesn't count.
No shot to Rexlent whatsoever. Rexlent makes great
Oh my
content.
god, not Faker.
Rexlent,
Not Faker. Not Faker. Oh my god, not Faker. Okay, to be fair, I mean Rexlent, he plays other games now, right? Like he's playing like the fucking Coomer game now. He's
Yeah, here
playing
we go.
Coomer games now and he's like,
You're putting words in his mouth again. Stop causing fucking drama. Holy fuck, grow up. There's nothing to do with you. Okay, so by putting words in his mouth, this is an example of getting one guy. I'm not putting any words in his mouth. I'm writing out what he's saying. Right? Because this is what happens that drives me fucking nuts in this community is when I say, I'm twisting their words. Okay, then I will just write them out. right?
He plays VGR, so it's not exactly only Wuthering Waves, I guess.
He makes primary Wuthering Waves.
VGR, so it's not exactly only Wuthering Waves, I guess.
Is not a primary Wuthering Waves creator.
He is not a primary Wuthering Waves creator.
That's pretty fair.
Rexlet makes content for him. He makes content for him.
I mean, that's pretty fair. Oh my god, Blood stole my title. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm actually... Yo, chat. If you guys are watching this stream right now at twitch.tv or youtube.com, I'm the original dev season guy, right? Ladies and gentlemen,
Me talking about Rex and calling him bad or saying he's not a content creator. What was said before that stream is on the Rex is immune to his entire argument I'm providing. Rex making content for multiple gacha games makes him a gacha creator, and that's cool. I'm just talking about someone who hard pushes Wua, and a lot of them, he's a primary PGR creator. Yeah, so what you're saying is fine. What I'm saying is, I don't think it's good to discredit someone's ability and what they do for a community just because they're not a primary creator for that game. Because on the same foot, EO, you are not a primary creator for Zenless Zone Zero. You play other games. So to discredit someone because they're a non-primary creator, that's not what I was doing, though.
You want to test my hammer? Don't look at me.
Okay, I wrote out exactly what you said. I wrote out exactly what you said. Right? So, Wuthering Waves does not have a me. What I mean by that is you don't have anyone that's passionate about making content for your game. Right? And then you're saying Rexlet doesn't count because he's not a primary creator for Wuthering Waves. Right? So that's why I'm saying when you're not primarily like these are not my words. I am not saying anything that you didn't said. I am just showing you your own words. Right? So this is how people are going to interpret it for the way that you said it. And once again, you can say that's not what I meant. And sure, clarify it. Right? But I'm just letting you know, these are what your words said. This is how people are going to take it. I'm not twisting you your words. You might be upset at yourself because you misspoke or you didn't mean it, but this is what your words were. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, that's it. So I think this will help you understand why people got upset at you, because I think you misspoke at a really inopportune time. Right? Because I'm trying to help you. Hopefully this makes sense. Can you call foul? No, absolutely. Yeah, there's no point. If we want to talk after, or if you guys want to talk after the video, sure. I would love to. That'd be great. But yeah, when people say controversial things, they shouldn't be surprised when controversy happens. Yeah. Cool. Can you call Shinya? No, I'm good. No, I'm good. If he wants to talk after, we totally can. Yeah. Cool. Chat, why does he need to call me? I think he's saying everything correctly.
Hey, don't look down on me. I'm sorry.
Anyways. But yeah, I'm just trying to make this make sense. And people can get upset at me, but like, I am really trying to explain where the flubbing happened. Because clearly this is a massive flub. Right? Now, I wasn't gonna react to this video, but once I saw that Pokey reacted to it, and then EO got upset at Pokey reacting to it, well, now I'm trying to be fair and try to understand where did all of the dumbass shit happen. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, cool. You should call Ja Rule. We need to know what who thinks. I don't know who that is. Anyways. But yeah, out of curiosity, does anybody right now think that I'm not being fair? Right? Or would we agree that I'm being pretty fair? Type 1 if you think I've been very fair. Type 2 if you think I'm being unfair. You're bald? True. Cool. I'm just trying to keep it fair. All right, cool. Let's keep going here.
I alone am the OG, original gangster, the OG devs, and that's me. So if you guys are ever wondering about something, you know, hey, remember, you're a streamer, right? Follow the streamer right now, follow the streamer. You are now watching the dev this
This content that he makes is not for the community. This is because he likes to make this type of content,
But wouldn't that make him passionate?
and he's already gathered a community from PGR that likes his content. Let's look at these videos real quick. Peak Combat, Jianshin versus Crownless, Hologram 6, Wuthering Waves. Now, I ain't even got to look at the thumbnail. I know Rexlin. I watch his content. S6, level 90. How many of y'all have that? No one. You don't have that. You don't have that. How did Jinsei, Wuthering Waves, Crash Course?
If you watched him, why is it not red? That's a great point. That's a great point.
This ain't a guide. This ain't a guide. I know it's not a guide. He about to tell you how to do the fuck up shit with Jinsei. It's cool as hell to do it. You can't do it though.
Wait, why not?
Brought S6 R5 Jinsei to Hologram 6. That's not relatable.
Okay, that's fair.
And
It's not.
this is why we're staying free to play. This is
Yeah.
why we are staying. Okay,
Yeah,
but
I think Giga Whale videos, they're fun, but I agree, that's not relatable. Absolutely. I don't think anybody's arguing that it is.
I feel like this is a little bit. Okay, like your respect, I feel like this is a little bit disingenuous. I feel like okay, yeah, Rexlin has two community. He makes content. I don't know how do you decide if he makes content for his community or he's making content for like players that play one with. Because I feel like Rexlin, like let's just keep it. He knows a lot about the game. He's really, really good at the game. He quite literally put your knee to play Temple Tempest.
He's insane.
Like he hologram heritage.
I'm pretty sure it actually made me really happy because when he started Wuthering Waves, I thought Rexlin was going to be getting exposed. As like the only reason why he was good at PGR is because nobody does fucking game. But then he came to Wuthering Waves and bro fucking owned it. Like he actually fucking owned it. And man, he made me a fan that day. When I brought him to my tournament and he did, it was nasty.
Here we go again.
It was nasty.
This little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
I would like to know if Rexlin is good at any other game, like League or
Just leave it to me.
but
Get away from me.
definitely pretty fucking good, you know. He alone is the
He doesn't make these videos just because he likes. But I'm pretty sure these hologram
Couple more.
it will help a lot.
I also agree.
And why the fuck would he even make this video for himself? Because he already knows how to do it.
I think he makes some videos for himself, but I think that's because I think he's only making guides for the community. Well, I mean, let's not act like people who make guides for the community here to fucking help the good people.
three-pronged
Well, then
approach.
turn the ads off.
Neat and
Don't monetize your video. Right? Like, let's not act like let's be real, right? Like, we're making guides because they get easy viewership, and easy viewership equals equal money. Right? So let's just not pretend. Right? Let's not pretend.
This is a little bit it's a bit rough on this one. It's a bit rough on this one, respectfully.
That's not where is my top 5? Where is the best character to do whatever?
Just because content creators don't make the most generic okay with the most utmost amount of respect due, just because people don't make, oh my god, these characters are overpowered, top 5 characters you should go for. Who tier, like Rexlin doesn't do traditional content, right? He doesn't do tier lists, he doesn't do like beginner reroll guides.
Yeah, and I think that's because Rexlin is that passionate. And I don't think they need generic that you're not passionate about it.
He doesn't do like, I don't think that makes his content not meant for like the community. I think that is a horrible content. With all due I love you. With all due respect, I think that's
Where is my think pieces on why I think Jianshin is the best character in the game? It's not here. Then let's just give it a pass. Let's say that Rexlin did give this type of content, right? Guess what? You have one.
Okay.
Out of everyone that makes content, you have one creator who's making content for Wuthering Waves that is actually relatable or
or maybe my content is not that relatable. To be complete, and maybe my content is not, you know what, wait, hold on, let me make a video. Maybe all my content is in, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
Specifically, but I'm just a little bit curious. What content do I make for one?
I win to lose, X-Light Skull J, I'm telling you.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
this
know
is
about
not that
just
relatable.
one.
I'll people about this is not that relatable.
Yeah, I feel like Keo's given some technical things. You know? Like, just completely unclear, napalm, you know, laying waste to all that opposing takes here, right? And I think this is a pretty dangerous take to say that no one's faster than that. This is like 20 22. And Eon, I'm warning you, don't want to go down this path, man. It is a fucking nightmare. It really is a fucking
Bring it on!
Speak of hardest one, and it was just fun. The best story so far. How the you got CM Pulling This Jingshi plus cannot be honest being goofy. My best attempts can't believe it. Only 1.1 They listen again. My way. That's pretty good. I spent a day with Ezreal Faker himself. Not enough to the free play. Fooling.
You gotta dig deeper.
Yingling dominates difficulty.
Careful on the yellow line. Bring it on.
Okay, Yingling see another Yingling
Unstoppable.
between Guardians and Pendant. You are level 47 like a lot of this stuff I
Let's
did.
go.
Aside from the Yingling stuff, I
Leave it to me!
and I do the GM one and
We're excited just like a battle.
over 150
Satan is
deaths
the door.
in the game. CM beginning well.
Take some time
People
off.
feeling bad. Genuinely first impression. Official release that. Why not the Genshin killer insane?
No, nobody cares, folks. Come on. Holy fuck.
No shot. Everything else falls into the category. Drama.
Hey, you don't have a permit!
You can't handle this.
You have to put a disclaimer. You're doing that for a reason, and I think that you knew that take was a little bit.
Of drama, news, or updates. You said Skull J? Nope, nope. You're right. No, you're right. This is your real one.
Okay, so there's multiple real ones now.
This is your real one. This is your real one. The one. He is the me for Wuthering.
Dear Tactone.
I'm looking at the content. I only have to watch it. This is your real one.
He's a real one.
Doggo makes great content, but he's not exclusive to Wuthering Waves. Dog.
Right. Once again, I really don't understand why we're discrediting people who aren't exclusive to a game. Like they're an athlete to a sports team. I feel like
Doggo is on Star Rail, he's on Zenless, he's on Wuthering.
Okay. So we're not encouraged to make content for multiple games. If we don't cover exclusively Wuthering Waves, we are not the one. We are not the one, guys. We're not the one.
Doggo is a great content creator. He loves playing games, but he's not exclusive to one game. There's another smaller creator, Giru, or something. The fact that you said or something proves my point.
am I crazy? I swear to God, EO makes content for multiple games. Like, am I fucking nuts here? Like, there's Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves in like the first page. Am I fucking nuts? Like, I don't even understand what this video is even about. And he made his second channel, right? And has uploaded 12 videos, but I don't think that makes him alone do the honor. I just said, God, it's just weird, you know? Like, well, I've been clean for 3 weeks. Like, okay, all right.
The Wuthering community attaching to anyone else that doesn't play Wuthering Waves, y'all should be lifting up anyone that's small. It's the same thing that happened with not Star Rail. The same thing that happened with Zenless is happening with Wuthering. Where with Zenless, when Zenless came out, what was a lot of stuff going on, right?
Bro's background music is a segment of God. Bro's having a live event.
You don't have what it takes!
Did you play Zenless?
God, I really wish EO just kept the original video. That video was so good. This video's grabbed me.
Zero is a bad game. Look,
Yo, that's me!
I know this video is
Yo, shout out to my YouTube box. Yo, YouTube box, I want.
think the video is bad, but I'm pointing out the type of content that exists instead of the content that would be super beneficial to the community. Wuthering Waves had the same issue when it first came out.
Okay, I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand why a content creator must only cover one game for their content to be useful to the community. It feels a little bit sassy, but let's just continue.
Well, it's just they just don't have to do that. And pretty much what that would do is be a slave to this one game and have your channel live and die by the success of this game, or you're not passionate. It just makes no sense.
When it first came out, guess what I was putting out? Same stuff that I was doing with Zenless. Don't fall for this free-to-play trap. That was the first video for Wuthering. Boom, takes off, right? My 15 building Wuthering, I could go in this comment section right.
No one can decide what has real value for the community. I also greatly agree. Right? Like, here's the other thing. Rivers. I think drama is good for the community. Yep. I do. I really do. You want to know why? Because it gets everybody talking. It does. And there's a reason why viewer count goes up when drama starts happening. Like it. It's fun. It's something to talk about and engage with. And I'll be real. Learning to count sorrow 10% better is super freaking epic. But getting excited about what's going on within the community and talking to your community buddies about two content creators adding to or a content creator attacking a company, I feel like it gets people on the same page and it gets them talking. And that's all that matters. There's a reason why reality is not so louder than other communities. Very true. Talking about indie being critical is very important. Very true. Very true. Good that you're back, Techno, and it's becoming an EO echo chamber. True. You have proof of that? I don't know about that, man. I didn't see that.
Now people are complaining. Hey man,
that is an example of dodging a one guy.
I don't think you played great. I don't think you played great. In fact, I don't think
I'm making shit up.
There it
is.
Okay, maybe I did try. It might not be one. It might be more than one. To be completed. Okay, I want to say this. I view that as a letting online comments affect your comments that much.
Proceeding as ordered.
Remember on the yellow line.
Copy that.
I used to view like
Flames.
every
baby!
comment, be it on it or be it liking me, I read them all. Right now, I realize that considering a lot of it is not worth your mental energy nor your capacity to do your daily activities.
Unless it's me.
It's not worth it to let these negative online comments
Unless you're me.
get into you, right?
Not
Be
a
it
little
YouTube comments, be it Twitch chat, be it fucking even Twitter, right? Because there's bound to be people saying nasty ass things.
Yes,
like
they will.
Super fucking nasty things. I'm pretty sure if I were to go back and scroll a little bit, I can definitely find some right now.
Same.
But at this point, I'm just, I don't even, what I'm doing is mainly just let the video go up and just ship it. Here and there, I scroll through a little bit. You know, sometimes if I see you
Ban
guys
the dumbasses,
comment,
block
I'll
the
like give
terms,
a little
move on.
here and there.
Suddenly your life is so much
Sometimes
easier.
I do see, you know, when you first open up a YouTube video app, they'll show you the most recent comments, right? They'll show the most recent comments. Some of them, you know, they hurt me, right? Oh my god, I'm very sad. I'm very disappointed. You know, they will like call me names, you know, it makes me very angry, you know. Oh my god. But then I realized, oh wait, video games for a living.
I make millions of dollars.
Apologies.
I'm completely open with my contribution, and these negative feedback, whatever, is not going to change that. It's not going to change that. Somebody saying that I'm dog shit, somebody saying that I'm just unreadable, or somebody saying that, oh my god, you put it in backlit.
Apologies.
That's not going to keep me well.
You like that Wuthering Waves X-Crusade tournament? I put on to expose and show you what squad he was. That is the only reason why I made that tournament, to expose and cook this squad. Little bro can't even backflip. Pathetic. That's why he goes magic building at Elden Ring.
And in the grand scheme of things, it matters very little. So I think that, not just for you, right? Not just for you. I think there are definitely a lot of creators that let online negative comments get into them a little bit too much. I think one thing,
I think that a lot of content creators get one guy by people saying Tectone Rider or Tectone Echo Chamber is the reason why a lot of them come at me, because they want to be being called that.
Get away from
And
me!
they know it is true, however they feel like their existence is being criminalized. And they say, I'm not a Tectone Rider. See, we'll call him a slur right now. Get out of here, you white devil! Get the fuck out of here, you fucking cracker! Right?
Okay.
That's how it goes, right? People get one guy, and they come at me, and they say, oh, Tectone caused the issue. These motherfucking people, well, they just don't get it.
one thing that could be good is it's free, quote unquote, free content, right? It's quote unquote free drama content. Then at that point, you gotta ask yourself, do you want to go down the path of being the drama TV? Where your content is basically going out these negative, are they worth it? Is it worth the price? Are you gonna exchange your middle turret? Are you gonna split push top lane when Dragon comes back? Is it worth it? So that's gonna be up to you. I think like one example that your Tectone, I think Tectone does it excellent. I think
I alone am the honored one. And see, this shit is why Mr. Pokey's a fucking Tectone dick rider.
Tectone does it absolutely brilliantly because he can take it. He can absolutely take all of the drama comments, all of the haters, all of the. He absolutely loves this online persona that he puts up and farms the fuck out of it, right? And he's very, very good at what he does. But you kind of need to be constructed alternatively to deal with this. Because the more you make drama, it's kind of like the more you stare into the abyss
abyss
will stare right back. The more you feed into this drama content, the more you will create drama. And
I've already accepted the fact that people are going to think I'm a piece of shit for the rest of my life. But you know why I don't care? Because whenever I have an interaction in real life, always good. Who cares?
For Tectone, he can handle it. But I would say that it does take a different degree of mental build, right? Maybe Tectone is running the STR build, you're running the generic, dex build or whatever.
Strength fight.
You do need to
Strength
be built a little
fatality.
bit differently.
Or sorry, dexterity
because the
fatality.
more you do it, the more it's gonna come back. And at what point can you call it quits? It will be very, very hard. Because at that point, if you want, okay, you know what? It's too much. It's too toxic. I can't deal with the hate anymore. I don't want to call anymore. At that point, the community will only know you as the drama guy. Because all you have been doing for the past couple of months is just calling out drama. It's a very, very double-edged sword. I know for me, myself, I ain't gonna do all that, right? I have way too little time in the world. I just want to play games. I want to play games I like. I want to chill with my chat, even though my chat hates me. And yeah, and still maintain a semblance of my sanity. Nuclear neutral opinion. Okay, cool.
Team building? What part of what I said about team building and how it feels pointless